Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. I hope you have a most wonderful freaking day. Oh, I know I do. Today's stream was beautiful. If you missed it, well, I cannot help you with that. We're still on our way to 44,444, so if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, become part of the Maloniacs. I would appreciate that a lot. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the meta-solved hammering. The meta-solved. That's it. We have 4 decks. Those decks are played. We have Caballero deck, you know, in the 2 forms, like either with the demon or with the other demon. Then we have Bedroom Cup decks. We have Mono Red decks. And we have, what's it called? Artifact decks. And once the meta is solved, the best deck will be Blue-White Control. It's just a fact. Because you will have all the answers. And you will know what to use your answers on. And as long as you know how to play in this current meta, you will be freaking fine. So, let's talk about the deck real quick. We have our all-stars in the early game, like Authority of Consuls and Seam Rip. We have our board wipes, like Split Up and Day of Judgment. By the way, why am I playing this? I saw a version of this on Gabriel Nassif's stream yesterday, and I wanted to steal it. So, we have the Day of Judgment, Ultima against the Artifact decks, against the Landfall decks. Get out of here. No more lands for you. You have lost. We have the Get Lost, by the way. And we have Ugin as a top end. For what reason? Just to gain life and draw cards. It's just our stabilizer. That's English. Thank you. I was speaking German. Outta Here. Stabilitator. Okay. Pretty good. We don't have any colorless spells. 0. The only other colorless spell we have is Ugin. So if you want to play an Ugin into an Ugin, you do that. But otherwise than that, meh. So, we draw cards with Stock Up. We draw cards with Console to Star Charts. We counter this stuff with No More Lies and 3 Steps Ahead. And then we have Loch Mare. This card is amazing. I had to play it in 2 decks in a row straight away. It enters with 3 1/1 counters, so it will be a 1/2. And then for 2 you can remove a counter to draw a card. And for 3 you can remove 2 counters to tap a creature and put a stun counter on it. That is amazing. That is quite freaking amazing. Plus, it's a horse serpent. I like that. This card is very, very good in this deck. And we have Aang's Iceberg here, which I saw yesterday and was like, wait, this is pretty good. It gets rid of everything. Everything but manlands. So that is also good. And the other new card we're playing is Morningtide's Light. There was one situation where I played it and won the game because of that. So it stays. It stays. You exile any number of target creatures, can be your own. At the beginning of the next end step, you return those cards to the battlefield tapped, under your owner's control. Until your next turn, you prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. All of it. And then you exile this. So for 1 turn, you are untouchable. Well, damage-wise. And then, you know, you win. Because after that turn, you will have, I don't know, maybe drawn exactly what you need. You know, maybe have 1 more land for the Ugin. Maybe something like that. Draw your Day of Judgment, your Ultima. Have that 1 more land that you need to make a Stock Up and No More Lies a reality. Something like that, you know? It can just buy you that 1 freaking turn. We are playing 25 lands. That is correct. 25 lands. Absolutely needed. Because you need to draw your lands. You cannot miss land drops. If you do, well, with Stock Up and Console to Star Charts, you will have a good chance. We went straight into Diamond with the deck. Like, I played for, like, what? 1.5 hours, straight up diamond. Maybe 2 hours, straight up diamond. Beautiful. What else would you need? Nothing like that. So yeah, I am really in love with this deck. What is the win con, you might say? First of all, the opponents will scoop at a certain point. Nobody has fortitude anymore. Just sadness. And that is how we win. So just making your opponent scoop. Other ways to win: Fountainport, Restless Anchorage. And we also have the Loch Mare, so don't you forget about that. So yeah, that is 3 win cons in a control deck. What else do you even want? Nothing, I'm telling you. Literally freaking nothing. Yeah, that is the deck. Be smart, use it wisely. It's super annoying for your opponents. But super good for us. We got a lot of gameplay today, so short freaking intro, short freaking outro. Thank you all so very freaking much. This is solved. Subscribe. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those Ugin decks. We're up against more Manimal. Okay. That's the weirdest name I've heard in a long time. Oh my lord, Grimace! Yes, Grimace. I love the hand. So we're bringing an Archive into Verge, into Mare, because we don't have a counter spell anyways. I do actually sleep way too much, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, give me all the lands. They're very good with Consult the Star charts. Oh, okay. So we're up against fairies, it seems. That's just a weird coincidence, okay? We were online the same time and all of that was just a coincidence. I would say. So we're just chilling here. Let's draw. Another land. I don't like that, to be honest. This music slaps so hard, man. I like the seam rip here. We're also down to 4 cards. Who knows? Maybe we do draw a counter spell. That would be very, very good. Ending the turn. Resolve. Get lost. I have way too many non-creature spells that I would like to play. Way too many. Alright. So we can already consult the star charts. We can just make fish. Attack him with fish. Make more treasure, maybe? I think I like that. They don't seem to have anything right now. We can even afford to do this. Alright, passing the turn. Fairy Dream Thief, alright. Couldn't care less, to be honest. Make more treasures. I think this is going to be a mana war. Mana war. Alright. See if they have counter spells. I like this. And I do like this. So Authority of Consuls is very, very good here. Our board looks very crisp, not gonna lie. We can also sacrifice these 2 treasures to consult the star charts. Another Fairy Dream Thief, alright. Regaining life, that's very good. Sleeping is overrated and super unproductive. Hey, I'm a sleepyhead. I like the sleeping, okay? My turn indeed. Split up? I mean, okay. Why not? As the Pokemon would say, why not? If you want to counter that, that's fine. Let's pay 4. If they have another one and they want to use it here, that's absolutely fine with me. They don't. Okay, they just waste a perfectly fine counter spell. Me not being able to do something for 1 turn if I'm on 16 life is absolutely fine against fairies. Alright, passing a turn here. We can draw with this, right? Glenalandra. Let's do this. If they want to make me draw a card, I'm super fine with that. I'm paying 3 to draw a card here. That is what it is. And then we get rid of you. Because they don't have anything. If they want to reanimate something, I can still normalize them. If they like, you know, it doesn't really matter. Patchwork Banner. Patchwork Banner is annoying. Patchwork Banner is absolutely annoying. We don't want to go up against that. Ooh, Loch Mare is pretty good. Alright. We might have another, what's his face? Requiting Hex. I would like to keep that creature around for a little bit, thank you. They don't seem to have a third Requiting Hex. That is very good. Alright, they draw a card. Nothing of value, it seems. We draw 3 cards here, I get. Ooh, Ugin. Ugin is very good. We keep up 1 counter spell, that's fine. And then we do attack in. We can still tap something down. Oh no, we can't, but we can still draw a card end of turn, so that's very good. Alright, let's draw a card here. We're back at 7 cards in hand? Yeah. We're back at 7 cards in hand, bruh. 7 cards in hand, bruh. Demolition Field is cool, I like that. Alright. What do you think they're looking at? My counter spells? Alright. So they're down to 9. We're looking pretty good here, not gonna lie. I could go for Ugin, but I don't feel like it. We do have enough cards in our hand anyways. That is your 3rd one that you're playing. Alright. Well, ain't much I can do about that, is there now? 2? Okay. Now they're going for a Glimmer. Which means they do have the cat. Oh, but now they remove their own ability to, like, make stuff uncounterable. Okay. I don't know, man. They have a counter spell here. I do have a counter spell there. Alright, so we're taking the Mistrise Village. So we can make certain that we, you know, get not countered. I think another Ugin is just beautiful here. I don't even care about the, about this anymore. Restless Anchorage. I don't think they have anything. If they do have something here, that's fine. I do have this. Alright. You still lose it. That's okay to me. So Ugin was a 7 mana removal. That happens. That happens. If they don't find an answer here, they just lose to my Loch Mare. Boom, baby. Control is back. Control is back. Get out of here. I made pumpkin chestnut soup yesterday. Oh my god, it was so delicious. I just, like, pulled the recipe, like, straight out of my beehive. Like, I heard about it, but that's all. Oh, my lord, Grimace! Yes, Grimace! We like the hand. This is a good hand. Alright, let's survey. Seam Rip is also very good, depending on what we're up against here. Turn 1, Scavenger, absolute Seam Rip material. Is that the Jigglypuff song? Oh my god, this is such a good whatever this is. We're paying 2 life here to keep up the 3 steps ahead. Or just to have the Console to Star charts also available, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's fine. This deck dies to a board wipe. That is what is up. Alright, we will be taking a little bit of damage here. Like what, 4 damage? That's fine. Even 5 or 6 damage would be alright. Okay. There's no white spell that gives indestructible right now, right? Like, we need to find a land here. We look at 3 cards. One of the next 4 cards should be a land. There it is. Sadly, we're losing Ugin. That is a price that I'm willing to pay. I have to. Do I have to, though? No, I just play this blocker and draw a card. Like, they need to add what? 10 power to the board. 9 power to the board. I don't believe him. I straight up don't believe him. Okay, I'm very, very happy that I, waited one more turn here. Yeah, super happy that I waited one more turn. Oh my god. Alright, so we're taking 4. That is so okay with me. They have the protection spell in hand. Have you ever played against this deck and they didn't have the protection spell in hand? I have never, in my entire life, played against this deck and they didn't have the protection spell in hand. Do we find another board wipe? I kind of do want the lands, though. We attack in. We attack, we protect, we Day of Judgment. Pretty good. Yo, son of liberty, how you doing? That does not protect your creatures from dying. That is the good part about it. Alrighty. Passing a turn here. Making the fish. Now only 18 more turns and we win. Almost all of your mono black decks are Malone deck builds? Yo. That is amazing. Some are 4 years old and still slap. That is so cool, man. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Yo, a 7 land console to star charts is so good. I admire that they're still in this game, I must say. I really admire that. I think I want this board wipe and this stock up. Like, we do have enough lands, you know? See? We just have enough lands. Alright, here comes the stock up. Restless Anchorage is good. No more lies, why not? I don't have a Restless Anchorage yet, right? No. Okay. I wish I could have played it now, but I played my land stupidly. I did not think about Restless Anchorage. Alright. Here's the Ancoraggio. Hey, our clock is ticking, man. Like, there is nothing they can do anymore. This game is so Jover. Alright, here's another fish. We do attack him for 5 now. Oh, Ugin, okay. But we don't even need Ugin here. I wish I could play it, but we can't. So, we will be putting the map token onto the land. Because that way, if they like have anything against our fish and we don't care about losing them, we can still... Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. Ending the turn here. I mean, they're dead this turn if they don't have an answer, you know? Boom. Boom. I told you we will just, like, drain the life forces out of our opponents today. And that is what we're doing, man. Mythic, here we come. We're playing hardcore control today. Because the meta is so soft. Oh, my lord, Grimace. Yes, Grimace, that I feel comfortable doing that. I'm keeping this. Verge is just good here. Also, I saw Gabriel Nassif playing a deck like this yesterday in best of 3, and I said, you know what? This is good enough for a best of 1. Just a casual player from the 90s still means that you are playing since a long time, so you are good at the game. Yo, by the way, we're like 3,061 people away from the 7,000. 360 people. Did I say 1,000? It looked pretty nice, right? What is this? Steam vents. Okay. I don't plan on playing this anyways this turn. Okay, well, now maybe I would have. Are we up against Granny? Or is this Jeskai control without white? I don't know, man. Let's find out. All 4 Consuls to start charts so early on. I mean, that has to mean something, right? Ooh, that counter spell is delish. Alright. Passing a turn here. I'm sad that I had to pass Ugin here, but a Fleam? Yeah, Fleam. The Fleam dream, yo. The Fleam dream. Ending the turn, okay. I did tell you about the fake bowling alley I went to, right? I'm planning to go to the real one today. See how that pans out. I really, really like this alien creature here. It's pretty cool. Like, in general. I don't understand why the head is just like... looks so weird, but hey. So, Papagelos. Must be a Greek name. It sounds Greek to me, but maybe I'm totally wrong and showing a big freaking ignorance here. But that is kind of fine to me. Okay, you go ahead and do that. Really, really okay. Are you countering this? You are countering this. Okay, that is A-okay with me. Literally A-okay with me. I will be playing the Loch Mare here and then still have the 3 steps ahead. It's just this, okay. Didn't play around and it will quench ya. I just haven't. It's fine though. I kind of wish I would have kept the Fountainport open, but it's also alright. I think this is just a grand deck. Maybe they didn't read the card right. I don't know though. Maybe they did read it and they don't care. There's a chance of that happening. Monument to Endurance. We do have answers to that. Is the Gran in the house? Do you have the Gran? I mean, right now they're not like discarding a lot of stuff. The difference between the alleys is the length of the alley itself. Paying 2 life here. Like, one of them is just longer, which is weird, but it's just what it is. Alright, so they need 2 more freaking It Will Quench It to make me mad. And I can still draw another card with this. Loch Mare is so nice. So one of the alleys is like super short, and I never realized that, you know? So I hope that I will still be doing good on the other one. It's more on, yeah, go here, have fun with your friends, you know? So it will be dealing 4. Which means I can still draw a card with it. Ultima is pretty good. Let's keep the horse around. And the Day of Judgment. Alright. Why are you doing this now? Like, what? I guess they have the, Is that an instant? Yo! Vic Vasted, thank you for tuning in. Pay 2 life. Ultima. I want to get rid of this monument. And if they want to use their Grandcestor Recall here, I do have a No More Lies. They can do this and draw a card. I really don't care. But the monument needs to go. They have another monument, they also need a land. Or another that will quench ya. There it is. I'm playing this to get cards out of their hand, or to make them use their mana. That is kind of so stupid to me. Should have just paid for it, you know? But hopefully not land into monument, otherwise my last turn would have been like completely useless. Alright, perfect. They do have another Accumulate Wisdom, that is crazy to me. This will be a hard match, yo! It's like a public swimming pool, maybe. Maybe that is just exactly what it is. Are you here, Papagelos? Alright. Do you think they have like a plan B here? Spire Buff Canal on turn 12 is very bad. We're drawing 2 cards here. Aang's Iceberg is very, very good. No more allies as well. Another Aang's Iceberg. Okay. Those are very, very good because of their stupid monuments. We can get rid of those. Mistrise Village was already paid for itself, man. Damn, this freaking Pikachu remix tape is so good, man. So good. So good. Bruh. If you wouldn't have roped me in the mulligan decisions, I would believe that you're here. But like this, I must just assume that you're like doing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright, my turn indeed. Day of Judgment. Only 18 more turns to go! Again! So, ending the turn. Yes, I will be getting rid of the Morningtide light. So the moment we slam Ugin, this game is kind of Ugin. Yo! Bobby Boo, 91! First time catching a live. Welcome, my friend. So right now we're on 12. They're still thinking about using the Accumulate Wisdom, which is fine. Must be too much. Oh my lord, that was so crazy yesterday. I cannot believe it. It's not that hard to let a fish trigger raise off, you know? There's not too much to think about here. Maybe some decisions can be made, but that's kind of it, you know? I like the stock up here very much. Like, even if they counter it. Just do this. If they have it, it will quench ya. Well, bad luck for you, my friend. I can just pay for it. Restless Anchorage, Restless Anchorage. Oh, yes. Having two of them, absolutely prime beef, man. So, even if I am skipping this turn, I don't believe that I'm dead next turn, you know? So they want to use their Accumulate Wisdom here again, which is absolutely fine. They don't know that I don't have another freaking no more allies. Alrighty. Do attack in with these. Oh, the remix could be over. It is. Okay. But I am already prepared. Bye, Grand. Goodbye. Alright, only 7 more turns. I do have another freaking, you know, Restless Anchorage here. Okay. I like that the land is just active. That is very, very good. Okay. I mean, if they mill themselves, I'm fine with that. I don't think that they can defeat me ever. I do have too much action going on here. Demolition Field. I'm still doing this. Them getting rid of that means that they're not able to get rid of anything else. Like the fish. I mean, this is 2 damage. It's absolutely understandable, but they just used their whole mana for this? You know what? That is what they want to do. I'm fine with that. 2 lands hurts, though. I don't want to lose too much life. Okay. Once more, if they want to mill themselves, be my guest. They can bring me down to 7, maybe. That is kind of it. They even want to do that. Down 26 cards. I mean, I did give him 1 turn here, so yeah. I hope they do the best they can with that 1 turn. What did they choose? Make me lose 3 life. Okay. You already played a land, I think. Okay. Now you have no mana left. Nothing. What you gonna do about that? Oh, my lord. That is a lot of freaking lands that we have here. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't need you right now. I will attack in with this. See what we get with this. Seam Rip is also useless right now. Get rid of this while we still can. What? Did I click their exile pile by accident? Another Seam Rip. I just said I don't need that. And then you're giving me 2 more? Pfft. If we lose now because of this land pocket we just had, I will be so sad. So sad. Alright. Discard a land. We do have 3 Ugins in the deck. 2 Ugins in the deck, so there's a chance that we find one. Do we know about the bottom of our deck? Yes, there's 2 lands. Okay. Alright. Let's keep on rolling, partner. You know what time it is. What a game, yo! 16 minutes of pain for the opponent because they can't do anything. Papagelos, my lord. What is up with the being slow all of a sudden? Yeah, you heard that? You heard that? I'm talking to you. Touch your cards. Use your cards. Mix them around. Shake them up. I don't care. Another land now. That is kind of not good. Another land? That is also kind of not good. What do you do? You do scry too. Let's try. Alright. I will keep up my mana to draw with this little token that we have there. My lord, what is this game? My brain is hurting. With 1, 2, 3 counter spells here. Draw this card, okay. Alright. You think they have another monument? I don't want to go to 9. Going to 9 means that I would be dead in like with 2. Oh my god. Another land. Another land. Alright. That is so incredibly good. Alrighty. Yo, this 3 steps ahead here is the guaranteed win. Guaranteed freaking win, man. Guaranteed win. At least it's a manland. That is correct. That is correct. They have that Jeskai card. Which Jeskai card? Like there's they play blue and red. If they do have another combustion technique, so be it, you know? I do have another Restless Anchorage, and I haven't played a land yet, so you go ahead and do your worst here, my friend. Sheesh, what a game! We're at the 20-minute mark right now. You never knew about a Rabo Roar of the World? Is that the one that makes cats? They do have another combustion technique. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm still drawing the cards. You have 3 cards in your hand. We just drew Ultima. Let's get rid of the split up here. There's no world where I need this. I have already played it. Am I really that stupid? Or did I just pass the turn? Oh my gosh. Once more, we do have Ultima. If they do play double, they can't. They have 4 mana here. Guten Tag to you as well, my friend. Gluten Morgan. Have I already played a land? Man, this game is going so long. I can't even, like, look back at one turn and remember what happened. But mostly because they're playing so slow. Like, let's be honest about that. It is mostly that. I hope they do play, they don't. Okay. Another Fountainport is amazing, but I will be going with the Restless Anchorage here. We passed the turn. I don't play Mirror Form. No, I do not. I do not play Mirror Form in this. So they have 18 cards left. All right. Let them do that. Literally nothing I can do about that anyways. Like, what I can do is give him Grand to go to 11 life. Is it discard burn? Yes, I think so. But the problem is that they're taking 5 minutes per turn. Surdy will have a hard time, like, you know, freaking cutting this piece together. 14 cards left. So I can make a fish here. Another artist talent, alright. Still 14 cards left. Yo, I've almost reached 100k Malone coins. May I exchange them for a different price than matching Malone in a game? Yo, see you, Mr. Maniacal. I don't understand the second part of the question. May I exchange them for a different price? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. You want to exchange it just for another price? Okay. Didn't they just lose the game? I have this. Okay. So they just willingly threw away the game. Alright, yep, fine with me. After 20 minutes, 24 minutes, this is how a game should finish. Just by a person completely giving up. Nice. Get out of here. We're up against Kanzaki. Your first name is your last name. Grimace! Yes, Grimace. I like the hand. Even though it's weird, I do like it. We do have both colors. Even though this is only one color right now, we still have both colors. Alright, well, in that case. I'm the freaking best. You're the freaking best. We're getting rid of you. I have to do it now, even though it has flash because of the... Did I not start with it? Is this what I started with? I thought I started with a seam rip. I'm so confused about myself here. Alright, I do pay 2 life here to get a full consult the star charts trigger. Well, not trigger, but a full value out of this. These sleeves are insanely awesome, not gonna lie. What you got here, Bubbler? Kansaki. That is so fine with me. Alright. One day I will find my Ugin, and then... nothing. I will get these 2 lands. I want to have as much land as I can. I told you I will find Ugin. And then what? Nothing. That is right. Alright, passing the turn here. And just consult the star charts again, I guess. This is not a high noon deck? Do you mean mine or the opponent's one? It might be a high noon deck. I don't know. Might be. Fountainport is very bad for us here. Inevitable defeat. Alright, so we do have to do this now. Seam Rip and Authority of Consuls are both very, very good here. Because every fish they play will give me life, yay. We can afford to stock up here. Thanks to the, Demolition Field is so good. I also want this. Thanks to the Authority of Consul, we can, like... Is this just control? Unholy Annex, okay. It's just, changelings. 2, 4, 6. Bring Ugin. Get rid of this sucker. Even if they do have an answer to Ugin, it's fine. I do have more Ugins. Okay, what are you choosing? Ugin? 3 steps ahead? Stock up. Alright. How many did I use? 1. They get to see my hand now, which is fine. Ancient Vendetta. Okay, alright. I mean, that's interesting to say the very least. Interesting to say the very least. Yo, Ugin is such a powerhouse, man. Such a freaking powerhouse. Ugin doesn't even care about anything but just, you know, slamming in there, man. Drawing new cards. Doesn't even care about anything else. Deadly cover-up. Why? This way I still have enough mana for the No More Lies. Aang's Iceberg can go. If only we had colorless spells in our deck. Alright. Map token achieved. Put this here. Hallowed Fountain. I've played a land already, so yeah. Ending the turn. Let's get rid of the Get Lost and the Split Up here. They really, really don't concern me anymore. Like, this game is over. Like, what is the opponent supposed to do? Okay, yeah, you got rid of Ugin. Oh no. I have a handful of cards. I have a handful of freaking cards, yo. They played another Fountainport, though, while I wasn't paying attention. So now they want to get rid of my Ugin. Which is fine, I just play this. Seam Rip. Hey, Scoop! Frustration as a win con? That is right. That is freaking right. Get out of here. Get out of here. You would have countered it? Let me show you a little phrase on here called can't be countered. Just, you know, why should I do that? They will laugh at me and point their finger. I don't want that. We're up against Kaladin Stormblessed. Grimace! Yes, Grimace! Oh my god. What are these hands? They're so good. Catch these hands, man. Catch me outside. Killed by a can of sardines. That is what is up. Yeah, I would like that counter spell. Thank you. Alright, if they do have Badger Mole here, that is sad, but also, meh. Kind of okay. Leyline Weaver. Gene Pollinator. We have the Euroboroid. So here's the Euroboroid. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That's fine. That is fine for me being able to just wipe the board here, you know? Full swing. 7 damage. Alright. 7 damage is 7 damage. We do want another land here more than anything else. Do need to wipe the board now. They do have another Euroboroid, that is like all they're doing, you know? Meringue, what? Are people now playing Meringue in this house? Oh yeah, they're playing blue, of course they're playing Meringue. Let's play the Mistrise Village here. We can either counter whatever they're doing, or we're just 3 steps ahead in here. Spell can't be countered. That's pretty good. All we need is a board wipe, so... Do your worst, my friend. Looking at the top 5. Authority is nice. Do I still want lands? I want the Loch Mare here. So here's the authority. Yes. Oh. Let's wait one turn. Let's see what they're doing. I can still destroy this during their turn. I don't need to be too greedy about it. No blocks, you can have the 4 damage, that is fine. Okay. Alright. They're already starting to exile cards, that is pretty good. By the way, why did I not counter it? Because we have Seam Rip, so yeah, that's pretty good. If you have a creature, they can just do artifact creature at once. Yep, that's pretty good. Another mana is done, though. We just used the Seam Rip here, so yeah. Pretty good, if you ask me. Pretty good. Alright, Key Knight Curator. Goodbye. Goodbye, little dude. Yo, you star, how you doing? I always miss freaking chat messages, man. What is wrong with me? They're mapping it. It's a land. Pretty good. Badger Mole Cub. I don't like that. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that would also happen. Okay. Welp. Learned my lesson here. Learned my freaking lesson. Alright, we draw a card here. It's another land. And another land, brother. Here's Ultima. And the stock up. So I'm doing this now. I will block here because I'm wiping the board anyway, so yeah. I'm only taking 2, so that's fine. But I am wiping the frickin' board here. Airline Weaver, okay. Alright. I'll play a land before I do that. No, they do feel comfortable about playing their stupid Quantum Riddler here. Gene Pollinator, okay, give me the life. Give me the shrimp alive. So wink on his opponent gets bored. Hey, if you want to call it that, yes. Yes. That is the win con. I guess they have another Quantum Riddler in hand here. Also Fountainport tokens, yes. Fountainport tokens, and also we do have Restless Anchorage, which is the best Restless card there is. I'm on my CGB phase because I play one control deck, and CGB the only one that's allowed. I saw Gabriel Nassif, okay? Team Ultimate card. Alright, so we do use the stock up here first. I do want this. I do want this. Seems rip. No soup for you. Restless Anchorage. Let's go, baby. How is the Fountainport in German? Maybe Brunnenhafen? I really have no clue, man. Nature's Rhythm. Okay. Yeah, CGB stands for Carlos Gabriel Burberry. That is Tümpelhafen. Oh my god. I wonder if there's a place for the entity tracker. Seeing number of enchantments we play. Maybe there is. So this was their grandiose plan here. I'm confused why time is stopping. Okay. I do gain a life, so we're going back to 11 here. Consult those star charts. Yeah. I consulted the stars, and they said, you lose. Get out of here. Run as far as you can. We're up against Roger Johnston. The T is out of place here, man. Grimace! Yes, Grimace. I will be playing the Restless Anchorage first. Our mana is a little bit iffy here, but it's still fine. Anzeige ist raus, exactly. Oh, it's a mirror match! It's a mirror match. You can trust me if I care. Maybe they're just, you know, artifacts. That would be very cool. Nice. I think we should stock up here. Land. And more land. Are they just control? No way, right? Oh, they're artifacts. Okay, in that case. This really doesn't do anything, brother. I know you think it does something, but it really doesn't do anything. Alrighty. We do have the No More Lies here. Fumori Vault is very, very good. Repurposing Bay. Yeah, we cannot let that happen. I would also like to consult the star charts here, one. I know it's stupid, but I need action in my hand. I really need action. Okay. Still not finding that action. Action. That is good. That will help me find Ultima. Alright, pass an Eternia. Hey, if they do have everything they need here, that's fine, you know? I do have Ultimas. Yes, I do have Ultimas. There should be 1 or 2 in my deck. 2. 2 Ultimas. Alright, that is super good. I mean, they get to look at 1 card, so it's discard, draw, you know? I do have the 3 steps ahead. I really shouldn't go, like, too far with this. I know this seems stupid, but getting rid of the relic draws them a card, yes, but also means that if they do play their repurposing bay again, I'm fine with that. Man. So it's just a dig until we find Ultima and they scoop. I mean, there's still more things happening until then, you know? Late Fired Bricks is alright. Literally not alright. Literally not alright, my friend. Aang's Iceberg is freaking amazing. I'm sorry, Morningtide's Light. You need to leave. See him rip? Okay. Aang's Iceberg is so good. So good. Seriously so good, man. The Fumori Vault is super useless right now, which is amazing. Bro, you have 0... What? You just discard a card for the heck of it? Okay. Alright, maybe you should read your Fumori Vault again, because that is not what he does. There's Ultima. And, 5 lands. They scoop to a handful of land. Beep, beep, beep. Beautiful. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. We're up against Kavoda. Stay calm, draw lands. That is like usually, oh my lord, Grimace. Yes, Grimace is what I want to do. Do we keep this? Yes, we absolutely do keep this. I'm playing this first, just in case I do want to do something on turn 2. Authority of Consuls is very good. Means that I can play this plus this. Very, very good. Where's your holy guacamole? Yeah, good luck with that, Bubbler. Does that mean that this is the Excruciator deck again? Holy should be here somewhere. Hiding in the shadows. In the shadows! We have not seen a single Deep Cavern bat today. Is today the day? What? What? Why? Why? By the way, is it true that when you shave, you would look like a baby? Those are 2 sentences. It's not my, like, you know, it's... And yes, it's true. Maybe they're mono black aggro. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. There is a chance that they are. Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. How about you get Iceberged? So our Console to Star Charts is online, which is very good. Okay. I think it's worth it. What do they have in instant speed here? Stock up. Island go. Oh, Seam Rip is so good here. Seam Rip is so good here. Blue is so broken right now. You can splash blue in any deck and you will have, like, such a chance. What do they have in instant speed? Okay, nothing. There's the Loch Mare. A long time no see. Land. Should take the counter spell. Pass the turn here. If they play the skeleton thing, we can counter it. Or just get lost it. They're touching my Mistrise Village as if they had, like, an answer to it. Alright. Okay. They are obviously paralyzed now. Not able to do anything. Trying to defeat the Master of Mono Black with Mono Black. They know about these 2 cards. 4 of them are a mystery. A gosh darn mystery. Does the arrow mean anything, by the way, on their hats? Or is it just, like, pure freaking coincidence? Okay, let's get rid of the Seam Rip. Fine with me. Trading a treasure. Making a fish against Mono Black is kind of useless. All the air people said that arrow? Yeah, but is there, like, a reason for it? Or is it just... My nose is down here. If only it wasn't a hassle to mod you again. I would time out you so hard for this. Yeah, let's counterspell this. I don't want him to draw a card. Not a Fountainport. Not a Console to Star Charts. They didn't scoop through the Console to Star Charts. I'm impressed. There's another one game. What are you doing? What are you doing, step game? Yo, man, this deck ain't got no black in it. I thought you were the mono black guy. Yeah, but like, if it's not mono black, I play whatever, you know? Here's a fish. Here's another fish. At least people know that I am the mono black guy. That is already, like, good to know. I know. Like, the word mono black guy alone made it kind of obvious that I wasn't being aggressively screamed at from JD. How you doing, by the way, my friend? Bloodletter, okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You get out of here, you silly goose. Boom. Boom! Get lost indeed! Get out of here. Trying to defeat the master of Mono Black with Mono Black. But if somebody always finds 3 Caballeros in the first 20 without drawing any extra cards, that is crazy. Yeah, Caballero is the only one that we lost up against up until now. Only Caballero decks. That is crazy. We keep this. It's just a salt that you just know exactly how the game will play out. Before anything happens. It's another Caballero, brother. Oh, it's not. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. It's not that hard to attack it. You run River Churns for the Millwind? No, I don't. I don't. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Let's see what they're doing here. I think taking 4 here is kind of fine. That is true. That is absolutely true. So we need to be very careful here. We don't have any, and I repeat, any freaking card draw again. I'm getting rid of the Day of Judgment. Any freaking card draw again. And a Forsaken Miner. No lands, no card draw. We were 1 away from Diamond. It's happening again, my friends. It's happening again. Like always. Like freaking clockwork. We do have the Seam Rip here into a No More Lies, so that is very, very good. And they don't have lands, so yeah, we can just counter that. Well... I'm not super happy with this hand, but like 1 stock up or 1 anything that draws me cards is already very good here. Alright, that is not it. Straight up not it. Forsaken Miner, okay. Anything else? I mean, this is fine, you know? None of them have haste. Buy ourselves 1 turn here. Do we though? No. Yeah, that is happening. This is like the main thing we can't let them happen. Absolutely. Bro, please give me card draw. Please. Please give me card draw. I have 8 spells in my deck that draw me cards. 8 freaking spells that draw me cards. Well... 8 freaking spells that draw me cards. Just 1. I would be very happy about that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so incredibly much. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want Ugin. We do want the plains. Yo, Star Helix! Thank you for the 8 months! Hard time for me to catch your streams. But I watch all of your videos on YouTube. Love the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right. So with Ugin, we go back to 9 life. Getting rid of the seam rip here. Gets rid of their timeline color. Yo, Grixis leader! Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. There's like only one single card that can defeat us right now. If they have it, they have it. That was smooth how they stole your seam rip. Was it though? I don't know, man. Bro, this game seemed unwinnable. I must say, it really, really seemed unwinnable. What do you do? Oh my. Alright, first we draw. It's another Ugin. We stock up. Guess what I will be taking here? Guess what I will be taking here? We're finally doing this. Let's exile these two, but I'm not exiling this one. So we'll draw them a card. So now we can take damage for 1 turn, which is all we need right now. All we freaking need right now is 1 turn of repose. Is that even a word? I don't know. I don't even know, man. So they will be attacking Ugin here. Maybe they don't care about this, you know. There's a chance that they don't care about it. Cecile, alright. And anything else you want to share with the class? Come on, play more. Play more! Clarence Claymore! Maybe they forget about it. They did forget about it. Oh my god, they forgot about it. That is not how Death Touch works. Plus, I don't take damage. Read the card I just played. Like, look, Morningtide's Light, right here. People and reading cards. It's just a thing that will never happen, right? Playing this Restless Anchorage. Playing you and keeping mana open for a 3 steps ahead. People are playing Feed the Swarm, which is so crazy to me. So crazy. Why? Ugin is just here to draw me cards, by the way. Like, there is never a situation where I think that I will using the minus. Like, never. Never, ever. I don't even have 1 colorless spell in my deck. Barry! That was a very, very hard game for me, but we did it! We did it! Get out of here. Because everything matters. Because nothing matters. Ice is risen. I couldn't read the rest. We're up against the Black Lotus. Okay, like, how am I supposed to beat a Black Lotus? Opponent goes first. I do not like it, but our hand is pretty okay. So I'ma keep it. I'ma keep this hand. Let's just hope that we're not dead, okay? Aetherize is basically the same thing. I wouldn't say that. Aetherize doesn't protect you for 1 turn. Mono white? What? Oh, even through 3 steps ahead. That is like the perfectest thing ever. Ah, そうですね. Let's bring in the yo, we have a hype train starting. What? I don't see anything about that on my screen, but okay. Seam rip. Seems rip. Veteran survivor. I mean, all we need to do is survive this turn and then we beat them forever. This deck has no chance against us. Where is this hype train? Does anybody see a hype train, you know, sound coming up? I don't. Most helpful weaver. No. Like, I can take 4 for a little bit. Because I think that I want to consult the star charts here. think I want to be greedy for one turn. That is what I want to do. Draw 2 cards here seems pretty good. And them dealing me 4, that's pretty okay with me. Is there anything in white that does give indestructible? I do like how they move around in space, I must say. Like, the difference between these two is pretty cool. Like the, you know, the borderless ones. Pretty okay. Land and Ugin is good. And alright, it's time to do this now. There's no give indestructible. There isn't. There's just can't be targeted or whatever, you know? And now with the seam rip, we're seamlessly ripping this. Alrighty. Wanna get rid of that again? You do that. You go ahead and do that. Could not care less. Please play a Sheltered by Ghosts. Oh my god. Okay, so how much war do you have now for? That's what I have here. Exactly 4 mana, that is correct. Yes, it's a 6 mana removal, I know. But I'd rather have my frickin' mare and them not having anything. Restoration magic? That is correct, but as if they would play restoration magic here, let's be honest, as if. By the way, where's Rubelstar? Here's our 3rd win con, the Loch Mare. Can I make a copy? 5? Do I have 6 mana? No, so I can also draw right here. That's fine. Loch Mare, underplayed. Underplayed. Overpriced, underpaid. I'm joking, it's literally not overpriced at all. Why am I doing this? Because if they have the protection spell, I want them to use it here now. See? They never not have it. Never not have it. They have another one, I can't believe. Okay. I'm attacking in. Tapping down the dude. Seam Rip is fine. Another Feather of Flight. Okay. So we're tapping you down here. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay. Crazy, but okay. So what do you do again? Oh, you get +3/+3. They had a land. This is good because I get it back, you know, so I'm fine with that. If I want to get it back, that is. Okay. Optimistic Scavenger. I don't want to be that... Oh, we don't have 4? Okay. I don't want to be that guy, but I think that we won this game. I don't know how they want to make a comeback from this. I really don't. Yep, give me all the Fountainport. Give me that Fountainport. My counsel. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Did you realize that in the intro I said Ugin decks instead of Ugin Games? I realized that. I realized that very well. Why is this so bright, by the way? It's so annoying. Okay, it's gone. So yeah, I like the deck. I really like it. Like, what is there not to like about the deck? It's a super strong deck. It's very good to play this kind of deck in a meta, you know? It's very good to play this kind of deck in a world where people think they just beat you easily with Caballero. You know, just counter their stuff. Just destroy their creatures. We don't have any graveyard hate, because I wasn't aware that Caballero is like 90% of the meta right now. So yeah, maybe if you don't like Morningtide's Light and the Loch Mare, add 3 cards of your choice to get rid of the graveyard. But I say this is the perfect deck. Losing to only one deck is fine, you know, in 50% of the cases. In the other 50% you even win. So yeah, what's the big whoop? What's the big whoop? So thank you also very much. If you are still here, please let me know by putting down a little Malone Mare down in the comments. I would appreciate it very much. And remember, my friends, you're waking up tomorrow morning. It's a beautiful face of yours in the mirror. That all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.